What's going on, everybody? Hola. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. I know that I am. Today is a great day. I am up. It just rained pretty good here in Concal, probably out throughout Merida. And the temperature has really dropped. Last night was very cool. As we walked, the kids and I walked. It was nice and cool, and the girls actually said that they wish they had brought their jackets. So, got a little bit of construction going on here. Hola. This little area was full of trees just a month ago, and now they have started construction on a new home just right here. And so it's going to be similar to these other homes that are right here on this strip. I would assume, I'm going to flip the camera around really quick, guys. This phone, guys. So I'm not really sure how to turn my camera around. So strange. Well, okay, here's what I'm going to do. So I would say that all of this area here eventually will be homes, just like here on this street. But yeah, I'm just walking to the store. You'll see here, it's just full of trees. That's how that one house was. But yeah, I'm assuming eventually this will be a whole little neighborhood here instead of just a little side street. But yeah, walking to the store. The sun is coming out now. Hola, buenas noches, buenas tardes. Started. I always have to catch myself, y'all. I said that I was gonna start doing some more practicing. Someone had sent me a link for this free place online that you can go. I think it's free, but you can go and learn Spanish, and I'm going to definitely do some more research on that and definitely look at that because I got to get better, y'all. So I'm passing here. This home right here is for rent. I wish I could turn my camera around, y'all. How do I do that? I mean, I know how to do. Boom, there we go. So this house right here is for rent, y'all. I'm actually going to call this number when I get back home, because I've been wanting to go in and see this house. It looks big. My next home, I said I wanted to it to have solar panels. Now this particular home, I don't see any solar panels, but the one next to it, I do see that it does have solar panels there. But this is a nice house. I would love to at least go in there and take a look inside. It looks really nice from the outside. A very nice gate. Of course, a parking deck here, or I guess that's what you would call it. And then it has the gate to the little service entrance there. I would think that this is probably the kitchen or the living room, this front window. And then over here, you'll see the entryway to the home. So that's typically what you would see, the service entrance as well as the actual front entrance to the home. But yeah, my next house, it has to have solar panels. I have some must-haves for my next house. So this area that I'm walking in, of course, this is where I'm living in Concal. Typically the streets, they're not the best looking here in Merida. As far as trash goes, you will find a lot of trash. And I'm just going to turn the camera around so you guys can actually get a good look at what you will see. Now, of course, this here is just Concal. This is a small town. It is it's on the outskirts of Merida, and I know that all of Merida does not look like this, but you will find some areas like this. Now, does that mean that it's not safe? Does that mean that bad things are gonna happen here? No, it does not. This is it's so quiet here. Last night the kids and I, we were out. We actually were out pretty late. I think we got home maybe 1 or 1:30 last night. And we were walking. There were restaurants still open, and well, probably up until at least 12, the restaurants were open. And so, you know, you will see the streets where they have not been maintained. But again, behind these gates, you know, there are homes, families, very nice homes in the inside. It's just the outward appearance is not kept up like you would probably see in the United States or some areas of the United States. Now, of course, there's some areas here in Mexico that are much nicer. I know in Centro, Merida, it is very nice. We haven't been down there in a while. When we first got here, we would say we were like tourists. We were going and coming and going everywhere in the Centro of Merida. But here recently, we are pretty much just been hanging out here locally in Concal. But there are some very, very beautiful homes here. And I think my next house, I want it to be here in Concal. I've just kind of fallen in love with the simple, you know, quiet neighborhood, you know, friendly neighborhood, friendly. I've grown to know a lot of the locals here just from, you know, our everyday shopping, whether it be Frutala or here at Oxo. So I'm just familiar with the area, and I just like it. So here again, you'll see trash. Some people, you know, they may say, ugh, you know, I don't want to live there. But, you know, I've seen this pretty much all my life, and it wasn't safe. But here, you know, you see it, but it is very, very safe. So in this area, this is what it looks like, and I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I know that I had said that I wanted to maybe even start some type of volunteering, maybe even start in the center of Concal, volunteering to maybe do some cleanup here. You know, me and my kids, it would be pretty cool, you know, to come out and do a little volunteering just to, you know, show our appreciation and thanks. Hola, buenas tardes. Our thanks for allowing us to live in this amazing country. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm back. I done got to the store. Got some hair on my phone. Went to the store. I had to get my Coca-Cola, y'all. Yes, this right here keeps me going. Gets me going. But wanted to I forgot, you guys. I get to talking and you know, distractions, and I forgot what my intentions were to post for this video. I was looking at these houses right here, y'all. I'm sorry. So these houses right here, all on this side, for the most part, have solar panels. Anywho, my reason for posting this video, y'all, I like to share. You know, I love to share. Yeah, this is a coconut. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering, there is coconut in here. It's a little bit. So, y'all, I promise you, I'm taking this one more right here. I've been wanting a coconut for so long. I hope I'm not like trespassing. Oh my God, this has coconut. Ooh, y'all. There is milk in here. I got 2 of them. I promise you, I'm sorry, whomever. So, I wasn't like, I didn't go in no one's yard technically, but there is like this huge coconut tree right here. Oh my God. So, that's not the best image there, but I'm taking these things home. And we're gonna try to open them. This will be my first time opening up a coconut, and the girls, I know they're gonna be pretty excited to see that, and that they actually have milk in them. We found think 1 or 2 before, and it was completely empty. So this is pretty cool. So my reason for posting this video, y'all. So back to it. So I am so thankful, so blessed, you know, beyond measure. Like, God has been so good, and He's just been continually showing me that He is real. So when I initially arrived, this whole backstory, I'll try to make it quick, y'all. So when I decided to come to Mexico, to move to Mexico, I was working a really good job. Working at a job, making like $20.50 basically an hour, working behind the desk. I was a project coordinator / receptionist. So I did reception, answer the phones, all that good stuff. And I also was a project coordinator, which I was able to design cabinets, taught on my own through YouTube, taught myself, and was doing very well as a project coordinator / receptionist. But when I decided to move to Mexico, I was like, you know what? I need to start planning. I need to start, you know, downsizing, all that good stuff. And it would have been impossible for me to do that working at this cabinet company. So I found a job, work from home. That was my first work from home job, work from home experience. That was the first time I'd ever done that, and I loved it. I started working for this company, and it was a great company. Went from making $20.50 to $15 an hour. Well, it saved a lot on gas, saved on going out to eat. So I was there with my kids. I fell in love with work from home. So, hola. So when it came around with that job, when it came to that job, I, you know, kind of went in. I started working that job, and I knew that I was going to be moving to Mexico. Now, it says specifically when I signed the offer letter that job was only for that state. Or there were particular states that you could only work from. So North Carolina is where I lived, and that was the state that I was supposed to continue to work from home at, and that was, you know, the whole stipulation of having that job. So as it came closer to me, for me to move, you know, I don't lie. You know, I try to be as honest and upfront as possible, because I believe things like that come back on you. So I did ask, you know, is it possible for me to work from home in Mexico? And I was told no, you would have to apply in Mexico. This particular job had locations in Mexico and other countries, and so that was, you know, what I had started working on prior to leaving. So I put in my notice and you know, put my faith in God, and I said, you know what, when we move, you know, all of this should work out. It didn't work out as planned. You know, when I got here, it was a struggle. That particular job, I needed a whole bunch of documents that I didn't have, wasn't, you know, in a position to get that ball rolling that way. And so I went, these coconuts getting kind of heavy, y'all. I went a few months without a job. You know, all of the money that I had saved, and, you know, everything was kind of depleted, you know, at certain times. And so, you know, of course, in that process, I continued to look for a job, and nothing was happening, you know. I wasn't finding anything. Everything was just difficult because, of course, you know, my location, I'm gonna have to stop here and like adjust because this coconut is about to fall. Oh, can I make it, y'all? Ay, I did not make it. I dropped my soda. You would have thought about, uh-oh, no. You would have thought of all things, I would have dropped the coconut over that soda. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So, I'm not sure where I was at, but to try to make a long story short, by the time I got here, it was harder for me to find a job because, you know, the whole VPN, and, you know, it was like I couldn't, it was just a lot. It was a struggle. And so I ended up taking a job, which I don't even know how I ended up with that job. It got to a point I was just searching anywhere that said that they were hiring. And so through Facebook, I found this Mexican employment that was available, and I applied there as well. I started applying everywhere, and lo and behold, they called me back. And so, you know, interviewed and got that job. Got that job. It wasn't, you know, I'm dropping my soda again. Not the best paying job, but hey, it paid. When you don't have anything, you know, it works. And so I took that job, and I've been drop my soda again. I'm struggling, y'all. Oh, and you know what else I forgot? I forgot my bag in OXO. That would have been helpful. I did bring a bag, but I left it in OXO. I'll go back and get it later. But anyway, been working that job. It was still a little bit of a struggle because I needed a Mexican bank account in order to have my pay put into that, or my pay deposited. That was a struggle. Same thing, you know, at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I got to get paid. And so I was able to find my neighbor who allowed me to use their account. And of course, you don't do stuff like this in the States because it's crazy. But here it's different, y'all just don't know. You don't understand until you get here. It's just different. But anyway, use their account to, gotta put this stuff down so I can open up the door. Use this account to get my pay deposited, and it has worked. It's worked well for me. Pause. All right, so my girls are doing their schoolwork because I'm bringing you something. So, of course, they are doing uno and dos.
What is it?
Yes.
This is a big old one.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go right back really quick. I'm just gonna run back and get my bag and finish my video. So we'll try to open that up once y'all get out of school. Go ahead and finish your work, and then I'll come back.
If I just drop this.
Well, please don't, because I walked a long way and struggled to get it here. So, just gonna finish my video, y'all. So got that job, getting paid. You know, my neighbor, I could just walk over here and just be like, hey, can I get my money? You know, they cash it. It goes in their account. They get the money out the ATM, and I pick it up. It has worked for me. There was one day he didn't have change. I would have owed like 100 pesos. He's like, no, don't worry about it, keep it. You know, it's like, really? So yeah, I was working that job, and thankful and grateful that, you know, I still had an opportunity to make some income. And during that process, and it was a hard job. It was like cold calling. Those of you who got the information, you guys will see, hey, but like I said, it's a job. Anywho, been working that job, and during that process, I said I'm still going to continue to do my work. So I still did applications, putting those applications back to back to back to back to back. And I was getting multiple hits on jobs, did interviews, and did one interview. And the interview process has gotten so, like, it's so different from the way it used to be back when I did applications. Back then, you had to walk. You get dropped off somewhere, you just walk from place to place and fill out applications. But now, of course, everything is online. And these couple of interviews that I've done recently was like the first ones where there was no contact initially. Everything was kind of recorded. The interviewer had questions that was previously recorded, and you would respond with your recorded or have your recorded responses. And so that was one job. It was another one where you had to read off, information of your script for the customer that you were dealing with. Read off this script and basically being able to say or articulate the information that they had given to you. And so that was another interview process. But again, try to make this short. Long story short. Anywho, to just wrap everything up, y'all, your girl, oh my gosh, I got an offer letter. I got an offer letter, you guys, and I signed it. I have signed it, and we'll be starting very soon with an American paying job. Easy peasy. No, because now I have a computer, thanks to my beloved friend, subscriber, now friend, which we should be doing lunch soon, Miss Betty. I look forward to that, or whatever, breakfast, dinner, whatever we decide. But now I have a computer, and so a lot of these jobs, what I was applying to before, I didn't have the computer. But now that I have that, I was able to do these applications and have the required equipment. And again, I got this offer letter and it's been signed. The pay is like quadruple, what I was making for this little part-time, job that I was doing just here recently. And so when I tell y'all, I don't care what it may look like. All you got to do is ask for what you want, what you need. I mean, honestly, I think God already knows, what's going on. So you just got to stay faithful, keep trusting and keep believing, man. So this job is like everything. It is going to be a major turnaround for me and my family. Now, there's not so much pressure. Thankfully, my dad has, I'm sorry, y'all. I just covered up the camera. Thankfully, my dad has been here with me and the children in this process, and he has been able to hold it down for the last almost 5 months now. Of course, we saved up, but I was doing the best I could to get us here. I wasn't in a position where I had anything major saved up. Once I realized this is what I wanted to do, at that point, unfortunately, that's when I started saving, and I know I'm not the only one who, has not been smart about my funds and financial, situations, but that's life, that's been my life, and I'm learning. So now that I am in this position, I have the opportunity to save. I have an opportunity to put money aside, start saving. This job also offers benefits. So I get 401k. I had used up my 401k in another situation, years back. I have been working at a job for over 10 years, had great 401k money saved to have for when I retire, and unfortunately that money had to be used. So I had exhausted my resources, and so I had this plan, and of course you sometimes may get off course, which I did. When we first got here, like I said, I can look back at times where we spent money unnecessarily, but you live and you learn. And one good thing is my kids still have those memories of those experiences, and we're still here, we didn't fall completely on our face. But now, you know, I truly believe that things are about to turn around for us. This job is just the most amazing blessing for me right now. It's everything that I've been asking for. You know, this changes everything. You know, it's like I can literally pay our rent in 1 week, one week's pay. And so it's awesome. I'm thankful. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. And like I said, keep sticking in there with me, y'all. Keep following my journey, because there's so much more to come. And it also, another thing is, I can kind of work my own schedule with this job. There's no set time frame or like schedule, and it's easy. So with that, I can really continue to focus on my channel, keeping these videos coming. So, hola, buenas tardes.
Spanish?
Poquito Spanish.
Es bueno.
Sí, sí. Gracias.
You like?
Thai?
Hi.
Sí. Sí.
Nice, Catalina.
And you live here?
Yes.
Okay, sí, I live here too.
You?
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
Bueno.
Bueno. Awesome. So, back to where I was saying, y'all. And you see how these people are just so nice. I'm sure he thinks that I'm this beautiful, amazing woman. But it was not like he was all up on me trying to like, no disrespect, but it wasn't no pressure, you know, no pressure. So, hola, buenas tardes. Hi. I'm over here posted up, y'all, at the OXXO. This is how a lot of people do, right? They be out here posted up at the OXXO as well on this little stoop here. So I'm like, why not chill out right here while I finish up my video. But y'all, I just want y'all to stay encouraged. Those that are trying to get here or anywhere, you know, outside of where they are right now. You know, if you're trying to go somewhere, trying to do something, stay positive. Keep that, write things down. That's what's been very helpful for me. When I write it down, you know, now it's no longer like a dream, or, you know, now it's a plan. It's, you know, I have a goal now. So start writing things down. You know, if you have to take baby steps, but for me, I just leaped up out of there, totally off faith, and trust that God was going to work it out for me, and he has. And it is very possible. Some people think, you know, it's like, oh, I'm not going to just quit my job, you know, but all things are possible, you guys. Trust me, I know. I have done it. He has made a way out of nobody. I mean, out of no way for me. And, you know, I'm not trying to preach to y'all or anything like that, because, you know, I get it. We all go through things. But, you know, it's like at some point in your life, for me, it's a little bit later on, you know, but at least I'm here now. You know, I'm trying to better myself and have a foundation for my kids. I want to leave something for my kids, you know, I want to leave a legacy. And so I'm working on that right now. So there's so much more in store. Now this camera I'm getting used to the phone. It has an amazing case on it, but it's a little heavy. I also wanted to give a little shout out, you guys, because I am continuously getting donations from my subscribers, my fans, or my family, and I appreciate you guys. But I want to give special shouts out. I wish I had had this written down, but I'm just speaking off the dome here. But just the other day, I was going through, my notifications, and really just thankful and appreciative to people that have made these donations to me and my family. And so, people like Miss Betty, people like Miss Yvette, Peaceful Lisa, C. Jameson. I try to, sometimes the names stick, but I don't have it all right now. But you guys, the ones that I see constantly commenting, oh my gosh, it's a lady, I just know her picture. It's a sweet lady. She has like a little bob haircut, and I cannot think of her name right now, but she is like, oh my gosh, she always sends me amazing messages and always encouraging. So I just want to say special shout out and special thank you to all of you guys. I'm sorry that I don't have all of your names right now, but I want to say thank you. I want to say that I appreciate you. I want to say that your donations and your comments have been so helpful, and not only that, hola, buenas tardes. Not only that, like I said, the messages, the tips, that you guys give me regarding like the mosquitoes or my daughter's skin with her eczema, the birthday wishes for my dad, the well wishes, for him as well. I'm just thankful. I can remember all throughout my life, I've always been like, I love being around people. I'm a people person, but I'm also, in a sense, self-conscious, and I have, sometimes I get a lot of anxiety, because I feel like, I just want to be accepted. I just want to be loved. And so all throughout life, I can remember, as early as like 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, just wishing I had like, friends and, someone to, talk to or to check up on me. I didn't really have like day one friends like that. I've always had friends, like people that I've hung out with, but I don't have like that long-term friendship. I don't have anybody that, I'm close with that, that has, that I've grown up with. I have amazing family members. But like I said, I've always kind of longed for that. And so to know now that there are people from all over, you guys, not just the United States and Mexico, but there are people in Australia. There are people, hola, buenas tardes. There are people in Canada watching me. It's growing. And I'm just so excited about, my future and the future of this channel. And like I said, I just want to let you guys know that I truly, truly appreciate y'all. I'm just grateful. So y'all keep sticking with me, keep rocking it out with me. I am so close. I need y'all to keep watching. I need y'all to get them hours in, because you can start earning through YouTube. And like right now, I am like right at that mark. I think I'm like less than 200 hours away from being able to earn income. So I know y'all love me, and I know y'all can get me there. So I need y'all to get your watch on. Today is Friday. And so this weekend, I'm gonna challenge y'all. I'm gonna challenge y'all to watch as many YouTube videos of mine as you can, so I can get them hours up and start earning with this YouTube thing. I want to take this thing all the way to the top, y'all. I just have so many things that are plans that I've made and goals that I want to reach and accomplish, and I already know that I can do it. But I need y'all help. I need my family. I need my friends. I need my subscribers. I need y'all to tune in and like, and definitely feel free to comment, share, so that I can get my followers up, my subscribers up. Right now, I think the last time I checked, I was like 615, something like that. And so I want to get that up as well. If I can reach a K, if I can reach 1,000 subscribers, when I tell y'all, that will just, that right there will tickle me to death. So, and I'm close to it. So get them hours in, share, you know, with your family and your friends, so that, you know, I can start making, like I said, this YouTube money. That's really it, y'all. I'm out here. This wind feels really good. It feels really good out here today. And nothing is biting me. Ain't no mosquitoes out today. The sun is starting to come back up. But when I look out and or come out every day, I'm just so thankful and so blessed and so glad that I decided to come here. You know, I want everybody to be able to experience, you know, and it doesn't have to be in Merida. It could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be Mexico. It could be anywhere. Wherever you feel, you know, the most yourself, the most at home, the most at peace. That's why I pray that, you know, I pray you get there. And so that's how I feel every day when I wake up. I'm thankful. I'm happy. You know. So I want that for y'all too. So I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And y'all check out my channel. My website, tyanthabrown. Definitely remember to reach out to me if you wanted to book a consultation. I am working on that, you guys. I have received some ideas about lowering the price, and that's what my plan is, guys. I want to lower this price. So right now it's set for $75 for an hour. I'm going to be lowering that price for you guys. I will try to break it up to maybe give some options. So thank you to the person that mentioned that to me. I'm sorry, I wish I knew or remember your name, but you mentioned that to me and I thought that was a great idea. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be breaking it down, maybe do like 30 minutes for a price, and then, you know, an hour for another price. But I'm going to lower it down so that, you know, I can be here for you guys. If you have questions, if you have things that you're wanting me to do, I can actually do that. I realize now that I'm just one person. I have thought for so long that I could do everything, you know, myself. And I'm, you know, the bigger this becomes, the more I see that it's impossible for me to get everything that's in my head accomplished at one time, or, you know, as quickly as I would like. So, you know, even like getting back to you guys, like I've slacked on my comments or responses that I've slacked on that because I've been so busy with this other job. It's like Monday through Saturday, and it was taking everything from my family. Like, it was everything that got piled up, laundry, everything. So, but I lost my track of thought, y'all. So what I want to say is, yes, I'm going to be lowering that price so you guys can book the consultations with me. And I'm going to be trying to set up some type of, like maybe a live video on YouTube, do like a live, and maybe get you guys on there that have like some questions and things. Maybe give you guys a chance to ask live, and I'll respond to you guys live. I think that would be pretty cool. I've never gone live on Facebook. I'm sorry, excuse me. Wrong thing, wrong show. I've never gone live on YouTube before, so I think that would probably be really cool to do, and actually be able to kind of, like I said, get to know you guys a little bit more personal. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do work on that, and like I said, there's so much more to come. I'm really about to go now. One thing my daddy, he always says, y'all, is so funny. My mom, she joked before she passed away. She would always joke and say, for my dad, he says this saying. He says a couple of sayings all the time, to where now the family and friends, they already know. But one of the things he always says is, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go. But he never let you go. He just keep on talking and talking and talking. But yeah, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go. Oh, so one quick thing about my dad. So my dad is, y'all, when I tell you, he could have his own channel. He really could, because he is so amazing. You know, his humor. He has a lot of, my dad can remember things, y'all. So my dad is 67. He turned 67 on October 27th. I'm sorry, October 22nd. And he has always been into music and sports. And so a lot of things he can kind of like recite to you. And so I think a lot of my older subscribers, they would probably enjoy listening to him talk. So, but he doesn't really want to, he's not too cool with being on camera at this moment. But I told him it would be great, you know, just to kind of introduce himself to you guys. Trying to get my son to start a channel as well. He had, oh my gosh, he would do so well. I know, because I know that all of the subscribers that I have, I know you guys have families as well. I know you have probably kids that are my kids' age. And so for him and his experiences, you know, everything that he's gone through, I think that would be great for, you know, the children that are here, or the children that are moving, whether it's Mexico or wherever. That would be a great opportunity for him to share his story, and, you know, be an inspiration to others. And not just the move. My son, he has a pretty unique story as well. He does music, and hola. So, and also he is wanting to get into some culinary classes as well here. So trying to get him into the studio to, you know, do his whole music thing, and possibly get him into some classes here. He did take some culinary classes while he was in the States, but want to do something here as well. But my whole family is talented, y'all. So maybe we can do some little, I don't know, spin-off, or, you know, I'll introduce him, or, you know, even them girls. Y'all already know them girls are something else as well. But, you know, try to put something together for them, because I know, like I said, you know, there are people that want to hear different perspectives, you know, and so I think that would be great for my family. Hola, buenas tardes. But anywho, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm about to go ahead and get my bag. I came up here and just hanging out at OXXO. But don't nobody look at me crazy. Ain't nobody paying me no attention. Ain't nobody bothering me. That's just the way it is here, you know. In the United States, you know, because, and it's no one's fault, but there are so many, you know, people, whether it's homeless people or people on drugs, and, you know, people that just hang out selling drugs or whatever, and you go to the stores and you can't even walk in because people are like bombarding you. My phone is about to die, so I'm really about to go ahead and end this, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all continue to be great, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.